Hi Debbie, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson this afternoon. So if we run through your swing here on the left, we can see takeaway's pretty good. Club's a little bit steep, but the hinge is nice. Shaft plane is pretty good there. And then from there, we're going to see the right elbow starts to spray, and we're going to see the club head goes extremely long and extremely across the line as we can see that comes out. That's making your reverse pivot. And then when your hand-eye coordination is good, you're still going to hit the ball okay. I mean, you always hit the ball slightly left of your target because you hit pull draws or pull cuts. But, you know, on the golf course, if you're aiming right, you wouldn't know that, and then you actually hit a really good shot. But the flight for me, you know, is always too low. When we went out on the course, you hit some great 5-irons, but they're very low. We want to get the flight up, and we're only going to be able to do that by getting the club attacking the ball a little bit more from the inside. So for me, we need to tidy up that backswing because the club is so across the line this way. The hands are only ever going to move this direction, and we can see that evidently here as you start down how steep that shaft is. It's cutting through your left forearm, through your face, and then we can see now, I know it's a bit blurry, but the club head is way to the right of the golf ball coming in. So we're only going to slice across this now. And we can see that was a bit of a miss-hit there on the club face. Because the club is working so left, Debbie, the lower half doesn't need to turn. So, you know, at this stage here, there's way too much weight on that right foot. The pelvis hasn't really turned. You know, it's all a little bit stuck. So it does sort of work, but it's not consistent. And for you, you know, you hit it so long and you're strong and powerful and you want to get good. I just think it's worth the pain and effort to fix it. So we did it two ways. One, you know, if we got you to stop a bit shorter, really squeezing these two elbows together, it would help get the club in a slightly better position. But the best drill is still for me is this one here on the right, where, you know, I get you the feeling that you're going to hit the wall on the way back. You know, you're close to clipping the wall there. I mean, look at the shaft there. It's in such better position going back as you are there. I mean, I know the club still goes across the line, but I love the left arm. Okay, hugely different swing, aren't they? There at the two. Left arm's better. Right elbow, look, it points straight to the floor. Your right elbow here is having a little fly in action. You're not so tilted over the ball, which is great. But the huge difference now, if we just quickly wind back and put the club head there. So there's your club head. If we go to the top again, look when you start down, look at the hands. Halfway down, they're in a hugely different position. Look, the shaft's at 45 degrees, hands at the middle of your chest. Where if we look at your swing on the left, you know, look at, I mean, they're nowhere near each other. The hands are way in front of the body. We can see that there. The shaft's pointing at the wrong angle. You know, this swing on the right is fantastic. And then we're attacking from the inside. We're going to see the club head's always to the left of that red line. Watch the legs, beautiful clearance there. And we're starting to, I mean, you're scared of hitting this thing on the way through, but you're starting to get through the ball better, and it's much more dynamic. Yeah, I know even though you haven't finished quite where I want you to, but it's 1,000 times better looking than the swing on the left. And that's just you know, I've given you the feeling of trying to hit the wall on the way up. I mean, I want you to hit the wall on the way down. You can see you're close here. You're clipping it, but that swing halfway down, Debbie's perfect. So that's your drill for me, and it's a little bit of pain, but the benefit will be ginormous. It'll be worth every ounce of effort from you. So I really want you to work hard on that for me. So hit it on the way up, hit it on the way down. Body's going to be in a much better position. If I gave you a tennis racket, that's where your hands would be behind you there to turn onto it, to smash it. And yeah, I look forward to hearing the changes. Thanks, Debbie.